Greeting to Sam. A very good afternoon to everyone present here. I am Karishma, your host. On behalf of SEMS Welfare Foundation and the entire team, welcome you all for today's knowledge session on importance of emotional wellness of mental health at 12:30 p.m. When people feel emotionally well, they are better able to focus, concentrate and perform at their best in work, school, and other areas in life. Let me introduce about our organization, SEMS. SEMS Welfare Foundation, a registered non-profit organization, is dedicated to social impact across various sectors. We focus on education, particularly skill development and entrepreneurship. Through our initiative, DG Saksham, we have created training programs in IT, finance, retail, and entrepreneurship, impacting over 6,000 individuals. We are currently upscaling inmates in Haryana jails and collaborating with universities and colleges. We have also partnered with banks to place over 1,500 candidates in jobs. In just a short time, SAMS has established itself as a force for positive change, equipping individuals with skills for employment and promoting women's leadership in various industries. Now, I would like to introduce our speaker, Mrs. Niveditta Nayar. Our speaker proves that it's never too late to pursue your dream. Niveditta Nayar's remarkable journey from homemaker to entrepreneurship is a story of courage and resilience. As a certified coach and mentor, she empowers individuals to rewrite their narratives. Let's give a warm welcome to Niveditta Nayar.
Thank
Ma'am.
you so much for the lovely introduction, and thank you so much. I was listening about your organization. You guys are doing a fantastic job. A very good afternoon to everyone, and I would request everyone to please switch on your cameras because I don't like speaking to blank screens because I don't know whether you're watching screen reels on Instagram or you're making cold coffee in your kitchen or I don't know. So I would request everyone to just, I want you people on videos. Till the time you people are not on videos, I am not going to speak. How will you feel if I switch off the camera? You're not able to see who is the speaker today, and I just keep on speaking. You don't even know who is Niveditta. So I would love everyone to please switch on the cameras. So, hi everyone, I am Niveditta, and I am an emotional wellness and happiness coach. And I've got a very interesting story. So I was never into the professional setup. I was a housewife, and I got married when I was 19 years old. And 19 years old, I was engaged. 20, I got married, and by the age of 21, I had my first child also. And I was very happy, settled down in domestic bliss, being a homemaker, cooking for my family in the kitchen, butter chicken and rajma chawal and stuff like that. And very happy playing the role of a wife, a mother, a daughter-in-law. Till I went through some major emotional jerks in my life, some emotional turbulence in my life, which propelled me to work on myself, which propelled me, which forced me to understand what my emotions are, why I'm suffering so much, why I'm crying. And when I started understanding my own emotions, I got to a place where I thought of helping others also to understand the emotions. And I went through various coaching programs, various learnings, and I empowered myself to help other people. But everything started from my own self. That is why the name of my company is, you can see at the background, A Happy World Within. We talk about happiness on the outside world. But if we are not happy on the inside, how can we have a happy world outside? You know, you can buy everything in life, but if you're not happy from the inside, you can never have a happy world around. So, a happy world within. And I teach people how to create a happy world with it. And everything starts from your So when I was talking about my journey, I went through a nervous breakdown in the year 2000. A person like me who's been like a born, people call me Happy Singh, people call me Laughing Buddha, people call me a born happy human being. But me going through that emotional setback in my life, where I came to a point where I went through a nervous breakdown and I thought इससे अच्छा मर जाते हैं, let me end my life rather than taking so much of emotional pain. But when I came to this rock bottom point in my life where I thought of ending my life was the point where I picked up myself. I said, no, this is not me. Life is meant to be lived. If there is this challenge which I'm not able to handle, let me take professional help. And that is the time when I went and sought the help of a counselor. I spoke about what I was going through. He made me understand my emotions. He made me understand how to navigate through those emotions. It took me almost 2 years to become that empowered human being again. But I worked a lot on myself. So when I understood my emotions and I understood that right from our childhood, we go through so much in our life, we go through so much challenges in our life, but at times we don't express ourselves. Why we are not able to express ourselves? Because we are not taught to express ourselves. Right from childhood, you tell me, has anyone told you to express your anger? Or if you express your anger, is that supported by anyone? Yes or no? We are never taught to express our anger. We are never taught to express our sorrow. We are never taught to express how we are feeling on the inside. And then there comes a point in our life where we get to know that someone has gone through a nervous breakdown, or someone has tried to attempt suicide, or someone has committed suicide, or someone is into depression. But my point comes, why reach that level when we can work today on ourselves, when we can work every day on our own selves and navigate those emotions which cause pressure in the long run. Now, if we talk about depression, or if we talk about a person thinking of committing suicide or anxiety attacks or panic attacks, it does not happen in one day. It never happens in one day. It is a pile up of stress. It is a pile up of hurt. It is a pile up of anger. वो ऐसे स्टैक अप होता जाता है, ऐसे ऐसे ऐसे, और यहाँ पर आकर फिर एक दिन वॉल्केनो फटता है, जहां पर यहाँ तो हम लोग बेहोश हो जाते हैं, यहाँ हमें पैनिक अटैक होता है, और वी गेट ब्लड प्रेशर, और वी गेट डायबिटीज, और वी think, let us end our life. So this happens with us. Has it happened with any one of you where you have come to a point where you have thought that this is not working for me, I am not able to handle this, and why not run away from things? Has it happened with any one of you where your emotions have come to a point where you feel that ye to depression mein, or someone around you, you say that person is in depression? What is depression? Depression is extreme sadness. Depression is no disease. I can challenge the medical fraternity on calling depression a disease and giving people medicines to treat depression. Depression is extreme sadness. When your sadness is beyond your control, when your sadness is consistent, when your sadness is not going away by various methods, it turns into depression. So, have you ever sat down and understood your own self or your emotions? None of us, because we have never been taught by our parents in the childhood what emotions are. So, if we talk about emotions, happiness is an emotion, right? Yes or no? People who have the screens on, you can nod your head. Happiness is an emotion. Sadness is an emotion. Sadness is an emotion. So your anger is an emotion. Your laughing is an emotion, right? But what happens is, right from childhood, when someone is crying, and especially boys, when they are crying, they have been told, क्या लड़की के जैसा रो रहा है? बोलते हैं? Do we say this? क्या लड़की के जैसे रो रहा है?
Yes,
Why is crying not appreciated in the society? If you look at my coaching sessions, or if you go to my Instagram page, or Happy World Within, and you scroll through the lives, I promote crying a lot. I feel that if happiness is your child, sadness is also your child. It's not a stepchild.
yes,
But right from childhood, what is happening? We are not taught to acknowledge our, we are not taught to handle our emotions. We are not taught emotional management, which ultimately leads to deterioration of mental health. If we are sad today and we know that we can work on our sadness by this method, will you be sad the next day? And if you're sad the next day, you still work on yourself, will you be sad the third day? You will be less sad. You know, the fourth day, you will be lesser sad. So no one teaches us how to handle our emotions in life. आप खुश हो, सब आपसे बात करेंगे, सब कुछ. आप रो रहे हो, कोई ढंग से बैठ के आपको पूछेगा भी नहीं कि आप क्यों रो रहे हो या क्यों परेशान. So I always say that learn about your. So when I went through this nervous breakdown for 15 days, I did not get out of the room. The curtains were drawn. The room was dark black. I was not eating. I was getting crying spells, and I was upset on myself that this is not me. I'm one person who teaches people how to be happy in life. At that time, I was not into that. I was a housewife, and but I could understand that this is not me. This is something which is happening to me. It is very unnatural for me to like be in a shut room, not step out of the room, not eating food, crying, and thinking about ending my life. And when the doctor made me understand, the counselor made me understand certain things, that this is why this is happening to you, because you have not expressed yourself right from your childhood. Right from a childhood, you all will agree that what if a child, a little child, obeys you, वो आपका कहना मानता है बच्चा, आप कहते हैं गुड बॉय, वेरी गुड बच्चा. एंड इफ द चाइल्ड सेज कि मैं ये काम नहीं करूंगा, हम कहते हैं गंदा बच्चा है. सो यू राइट फ्रॉम चाइल्डहुड वी जज पीपल. And what happens when that child grows up, he forms an image about himself that if I obey some people, if I am into people pleasing, I will be given good marks, and if I don't obey, I will be given bad marks. So this is the conditioning of the mind which happens right from child. So when we grow up, We don't know how to express ourselves. We don't have the right to say wrong things. And we keep on doing things to please others, to a point where one day we crumble ourselves because we are not able to take all the pressure of life. And when we are not able to take the pressure of life, that leads to panic attack, that leads to mental health issues, and that leads to nervous breakdowns, that leads to maybe in some cases attempt of suicide, and very sadly in cases like committing. Recently we had this example on the Instagram about an IT engineer who committed suicide because his wife has filed for a divorce and she has taken the child away, and there was some alimony case and all that. I think he was 33 years old. Why did a 33-year-old educated man end his life in front of social media? Nobody has spoken about why a grown-up man has come to a point where if his marriage has failed, if his relationship is ended, he thought of ending his life. Why did he not think of giving himself another chance in life? Why did he not think of getting divorced and falling in love again in life? Because we are not taught how to handle our emotions. We are not taught how to take up failures. It's very easy to talk about mental health all over the world. People are talking about mental health issues and mental health and this and that. Why are we not talking about handling our emotions? Why are we not talking about learning how to handle it? If someone would have taught me right from child that this is how you manage stress, this is how you don't have to please everyone to be in the good. I have been the biggest people pleaser I have known. I know I am an excellent cook. I cook very good food. And I'm not saying out of vanity, this I'm saying out of confidence. But when I was a housewife, I used to cook food. I used to look at my mother-in-law's face and say, if she says, okay, it is good, okay, I have made good. See the amount of self-worthlessness I was having, that if someone else is saying that I am a good cook, only then I will believe that I've cooked good. If someone is saying, oh, you keep the house spick and span and neat and clean, and you welcome everyone with a smile, okay, I'm a good wife, I'm a good housewife, I'm a good daughter. So this is how I was judging myself and labeling myself. But all those pressures of life took a toll on me, where there I came to a point where I crumbled and I had a nervous breakdown. And I talk openly about I had panic attack. Do you know what is a panic attack? Panic attack is not less than a heart attack. The only difference is in a panic attack you don't die. You get the same symptoms. You get palpitations, you get high blood pressure, you get your heartbeat is out of your control, you're sweating, you feel as if your heart is coming to your mouth and you will die. But the only difference between a heart attack and a panic attack is that you don't die in a panic. I have been through panic attacks in my life. My whole body is sweat. But once I learned the language of the emotions, I started honoring each and every emotion in me. If I'm sad, I express that I'm sad. If I'm hurt, I express that I'm hurt. The times we don't have anyone to talk to, we don't have anyone with whom we can share a journey, with whom we can talk that, yes, this is what has happened to us, because we fear being judged by others. We fear that someone else is going to make a fun of us. Someone else is going to laugh at us. हम किसी को अपने मन की बात बता देंगे तो वो हमारा मजाक उड़ाएंगे. हम किसी को ये बता देंगे कि मेरे को कुछ चैलेंज आ रहा है, वो 10 लोगों से बात कर लेगा, फिर सोसाइटी में हमारा मजाक उड़ेगा. ये बहुत ही गलत बात है. दिस इज समथिंग वेरी रॉन्ग दैट वी आर नॉट एबल टू गिव दैट कॉन्फिडेंस टू आवर fellow human beings that yes, we are there for you, right? What if we become that emotional, pillar of strength for our own selves first? Okay, who else has not been scolded? Who has been scolded by their parents in life? I have been scolded by my parents. My mother has hit me also, and at that time I feel, what is this? I don't want this mother at all in my life. Why is she hitting me? And I developed a relationship of fear with her. I was scared of my mother. But when I understood from where she comes and why she's hit me, and when I worked on myself, okay, this is past, this has happened. I'm not going to allow this to control my life. That is where my relationship with my mother. But unfortunately, it happened after she died. So I healed my relationship with my mother after she died. Every, can I request the audio to be switched off? Kavita, can I please request you to switch off the audio? Thank you. So emotions, when we talk about emotions, every emotion is important in our life. We can't say that happiness is a good emotion, so I'm going to befriend happiness, and sadness is a bad emotion. I'm not going to be sad in life. कोई नहीं सकता जिंदगी में कि आप सिर्फ खुश ही रह सकते हो ही नहीं सकता कि हम जिंदगी में ये सोचे कि हमारे को कभी दुख नहीं होगा, या हम किसी से हर्ट नहीं होंगे, या कोई हमें पेन नहीं देगा. But the point is, are we going to let others control our life? Are we going to let those emotions control our life? or are we going to take charge of our emotions? Most of the times what happens is किसी ने कुछ कह दिया, पूरा दिन सुबह से लेकर रात तक हमारा मूड ऑफ रहता है. Right or wrong? Right?
Right, ma'am.
And we keep on thinking about the same thing. We keep on thinking, and then it becomes overthinking, then the next level of overthinking. And what happens? We realize that we are having headache at the end of the day.
Yes.
होता है?
Yes, ma'am.
True, ma'am. True.
True. So it has happened with me also. But why are we not trained enough कि अगर किसी ने कुछ कहा है, 5 मिनट अपने आप को देते हैं उदास होने का, 5 मिनट अपने आप को देते हैं गुस्सा होने का, 5 मिनट अपने आप को देते हैं उस बंदे के ऊपर गुस्सा होने का, एंड देन उसके बाद हम उसको वहीं पे ड्रॉप कर दें, क्योंकि बाकी का पूरा दिन हमारे. क्या ऐसा ट्राई किया कभी किसी ने?
Yes, ma'am.
फिर क्या हुआ? सक्सेसफुल हुए कि नहीं हुए?
हाँ जी मैम, उसके बाद सक्सेसफुली रहे.
सक्सेसफुल रहा है, बहुत अच्छी बात है.
Sometimes it happens, I fight with my husband, but
Okay.
he always, in just a 2 minute, 2 second, he is happy again. So I was thinking why I am angry in all day. So now I also start this.
So you also started this. So
Yes.
call this taking charge of your life, taking the remote control of your life in your hand.
Yes.
Normally what happens in life is 99.9% it happens that someone said something. They pressed a button in us, right? And we get triggered, right? And then the
Yes.
whole day goes ऐसे और रात भी ऐसे अगला दिन भी ऐसे. And then we realize we are having headache, we are having migraine, we are having blood pressure, we are having that pukish feeling, because मेरे साथ तो जब headache होता था I used to have that pukish feeling.
Yes.
So why not take the charge of your life in your own hands? Why not take that remote control in your hands and you play Netflix or you play Amazon Prime or you play songs on YouTube? It's your choice.
Yes.
It's not that someone is going to say you're good, you're going to feel good. It's not that someone is going to say that you are arrogant, that you will become arrogant. Right from our childhood, we are never taught this concept of self-love. Nobody has taught us the concept of self-love. Because whenever we talk about self-love, whenever we used to talk about self-love, we were termed as selfish. अपने बारे में पहले कैसे सोच? How can you think about yourself first? I say, think about yourself first. When we travel in the aeroplane, they say when the oxygen drops, the oxygen mask is going to fall down. Wear your oxygen mask first, because only then you will be able to help the other. आपने oxygen mask अपना नहीं पहना. You did not wear your oxygen mask and you are gone from this world. How will you help? How will you help someone else? So even in our life, we have to take care of ourselves first, our emotions first, our needs first. Emotions is something with which we are born right from childhood. When a mother conceives a little baby, a little child, that a little embryo, that zygote, when a mother conceives, we have those emotions right from that point of time till the time we die. पैदा होने से पहले से, उस पहले moment से जब mother conceive करती है, till the point we die, we are emotional. We are a Pandora box of emotions, all kinds of emotions. See, when a baby is in a mother's womb, the mother feels happy, the child kicks so fast and so ferocious. If the mother is sad, the child goes quiet. All the ladies over here, all the married females, all the mothers over here, they are going to relate. This is how emotions play a part in our life. And if we learn the art of navigating our emotions on a daily basis, isn't it going to be a beautiful life? Isn't it going to be a happy life?
Exactly, ma'am.
Isn't it going to be a life full of so much of peace?
True, ma'am.
So
Absolutely, ma'am.
no two fingers are alike, right? No two fingers are alike. Even if we have the hand imprint of this hand and the hand imprint of this hand, it's going to be different, right? The thumbprint of this thumb and the thumbprint of this thumb is going to be different, right? Similarly, every human is a mother giving birth to 2 children or 3 children or 4 children. Every child is going to be different. Every child is different. हम लोगों के भाई बहन है, सब अलग अलग नेचर के हैं. Same way, people in your life are going to be different than you. People in your life are going to handle life differently than you. So why to get affected by what they are doing? We are never affected by what we are doing. We are always affected by what others are doing and what others are doing to us. उसने ये बोल दिया, उसने ये कर दिया, उसने मेरे साथ झूठ बोल. That is that person's problem. Why are you getting affected? You are getting affected because आपके अंदर कुछ ट्रिगर होता है. कोई इनसिक्योरिटी ट्रिगर होती है, कोई फियर ट्रिगर होता है, कोई शॉर्टकमिंग ट्रिगर होती है, and you feel threatened by that. There's a research which says that death has got the highest negative frequency in the when someone dies. That emotional, when they judge that, when they on a parameter, when they took that scale, death has got the highest negative vibration in the world, negative frequency in the next to death is fear, and all of us have all our lives lived in fear in one form or the other. Fear of being judged, fear of being wronged, fear of being ill-treated, fear of being cheated. So many fears we carry throughout our life, and see the amount of negative emotional frequency we all have. And then we talk about mental health. We have not, yes, fear of failure, Vivek. Thank you so much. Fear of failure. We all have gone through fear of failure in so many aspects. It's not only studies, it's in life also, in relationships also. But what if today I give you people some tips which if you people follow on a day-to-day basis, consistently, with discipline every day, and you see a change in your life within one. How is it going to be? I'm here. I've written certain things which I want to give you all today. But my only condition is that you people have to follow it as a trial for 1 week. And अगर काम करता है फिर उसको lifelong आप completely free gift from these tips I give in my coaching session. But today I want to give it to you all because I feel that every single human has got the right to live the happiest life that they have got, because this is one life that we are blessed with. We are not going to get a life again. And I teach people the art of staying happy unconditionally every single day of their lives. If you see me, if someone puts a camera in my house and you secretly watch me, right from the moment I wake up in the morning, you'll see a smile on my face. Till the time I go to the bed, even if I'm sleeping in the night, I sleep with a smile because I have learned how to navigate my emotions. And trust me, it's very easy. It's very easy. It's very easy. Handling your emotions is very easy. So, one thing that I want to tell everyone today, because I don't have too much of time कि मैं detail में आप लोगों को समझाऊं. One thing I would want to tell everyone right from today, stop bothering about what the world says about लोग क्या सोचेंगे. ये भी अगर हम सोचेंगे तो फिर लोग क्या सोचेंगे. ये भी अगर हम सोचेंगे तो फिर लोग क्या सोच. So let leave that part to the people who want to think whatever they want about. Our job is to think good about ourselves. Our job is to accept ourselves the way we are. We all have been hurt by someone very special in our life. It can be a parent, it can be your brother or sister, it can be your boyfriend, girlfriend, or your husband or your wife, it can be your best friend. We all have been hurt by that one person in our life whom we have trusted so much, and for years we keep on carrying that pain in us, right? कोई अगर camera on कर सकता है तो please कर लो. I'm not liking the blank screens. I would love to see your faces. Please, everyone who can switch on the camera, please switch on the camera. Thank you, Vivek, for switching on the camera. Feels good. And so all of us have been hurt by one special person in our life, but for years we keep on carrying that pain in our heart. आज से 10 साल पहले उसने ये बोला था, उसका पेन हम आज भी कैरी करके चल रहे हैं. Something that was spoken to us 10 years back, we were judged, we were name calling हुआ होगा, कुछ भी बोला होगा, but we are carrying that pain in our heart. And what happens over a long period of time, that pain, that emotion develops into anger or hurt, or in extreme levels, it turns it into a disease called blood pressure, disease called diabetes, disease called migraine, and in some extreme cases where we hold lots and lots of resentment in us, it turns into cancer also. So today I want all of you to drop this emotion called hurt that you're carrying inside you from here. For anyone, just pick up a paper and a pen and write down a little letter to that person who has hurt you the most in life. Write a letter: Dear XYZ, in this year you did this and you hurt me in this way, and I have been crying on this issue for a long time, and I was not able to give up on this issue, but today I release you with love. Now that issue and whatever you said does not bother me anymore. I wish you good luck, I wish you happiness, and I wish myself also happiness. Thank you. Write this little letter. This is an example of what I said. You can write in your own language. Read this aloud and burn this. Trust me, that episode is going to go away from your mindset, and that hurt or whatever emotion you're carrying in your heart, that is going to get a release. And this you can do for as many people as you want in your life. Another word that is going on in the society, in the market, is positivity. Let's be positive. Let's be positive. If someone is sad, be positive. Everything is going to be good. If someone is going through a divorce and that person is feeling sad about it, and at that point of time, how can that person be positive? It's not possible at all. हम सब ने ये सुना है ना, be positive, stay positive. I say be positive, but never live in false positivity. False positivity means take life as it comes. If you're feeling sad today, acknowledge that you're sad. If you're feeling hurt, feel that hurt. If you're having some pain in your life, feel that pain in your life. Acknowledge it, write it down, burn it, accept it. Only then you can be truly positive in life. Someone who is going through a physical pain, a surgery or some injury or some fracture in life, and you say don't feel the pain, be positive. How is it possible? Try to understand what that other person is going through. Try to understand that pain of the other person, right? So this false positivity is something which I totally am against. I always say acknowledge all your emotions, acknowledge your happiness, acknowledge your sadness, acknowledge your hurt, acknowledge your joy. Till you don't acknowledge that all the emotions are your own children, they are not stepchildren, that happiness is your own child and sadness is your stepchild. But let that negative emotion come, acknowledge it, and let it go. Don't hold on too long. So when we learn how to navigate our emotions on a daily basis, we will never ever be able to go to a point where we have panic attacks or anxiety attacks or we go into depression. So this is how emotions play a very important role in mental health. And emotions, right from the time we wake up in the morning till the time we go to bed in the night, we are going to have a range of emotions during the day. हम कभी चिड़चिड़े हो जाते हैं, कभी गुस्सा आ जाता है, टाइम के ऊपर चाय ना मिले, बस मिस हो गई है तो हम इरिटेट हो जाएंगे. There's so many emotions we go through the day. One trick works: deep breathing, and you're sorted. So I have given you people a small gist about how emotions right from our childhood affect our life. And if we don't take charge of our emotions today, tomorrow we might be in that mental health issue space. We might be in that situation where we are facing mental health, but everything starts from unprocessed and uncontrolled, right? So, I am going to give you all a 3-4 tips which if you follow daily on a daily basis, you are going to get very good results within 1 month. I have seen results as good as 10 days when people do these things. So the number one thing that you have to do is when you wake up in the morning, if you can write down, if you have a pen and a paper, please write down these tips. Whenever you wake up in the morning, the first thing you have to do is to say thank you to the. Why I say thank you to the universe? Because hum zinda hain. We have opened our eyes today. We've got another day to live. We've got another day to spread love. We've got another day to say I love you to a loved one. So we should say thank you to the universe. There are so many people in the ICU counting their last breaths. There are so many people who have gone out of the house for some work. They met with an accident. They come back home as dead. So today we see so many people who sleep in the night and they don't wake up in the morning. They get the silent heart attack. So when you wake up in the morning, this is what I do every single day. I say thank you to the universe for giving me another day to live. Gratitude is the highest frequency in the universe. So I start my day with gratitude. Number 2, second thing that you have to do is when you wake up, the first thing everyone does is go to the washroom, right? So when you go to the washroom, you splash water on your face, look at yourself in the mirror, give the biggest smile to yourself. आपकी सबसे बड़ी वाली smile जो यहाँ से यहाँ तक वाली होती है ना, give that biggest smile to yourself and say I love you to yourself 10 times. The biggest smile, I love you to yourself 10 times, and give yourself 9 kisses. Before someone else gives you love, before you expect love from someone else, give that love to yourself. Fall madly, passionately, insanely in love with yourself. पागलपन की हद में जैसे प्यार करता ना कोई किसी और से, वैसे वो प्यार पहले अपने लिए डेवलप करो. Become a love magnet. Trust me, जब मैं ये exercise लोगों को देती हूँ, when I give this exercise, after 4-5 times when they say I love you to themselves, they start feeling stupid. You're standing in front of the mirror and saying I love you to my own self. What is the stupid activity that Niveditta ma'am always gives? But trust me, this works wonder. 10 times in the morning and 10 times before going to bed. When you go to the washroom and wash your face and apply your daily cream, say I love you to yourself with the biggest smile 10 times and blow flying kisses to yourself. When you are going to do this, trust me, within 10 days, you will start feeling that the people who create negativity in your life, they are slowly contacting you less. You yourself will feel a powerful magnet. This is the power of self-love. करना क्या है? अपने आप को 10 times in the morning and 10 times in the night, I love you बोलना है, flying kisses बोलना और अपने आप को देख के smile करना. I love my smile. I love my smile. And I keep on flaunting. I go to the mirror, I give my biggest smile to myself and I say, you are looking awesome today. I talk to myself in the mirror. Before sitting for the session, after the sound check, I went to the washroom, gave myself the biggest smile and said, today's going to be a rocking session. And this is how I feel so good about myself. So 2 exercises I've told you to do. One is saying gratitude, thank you to the universe because आप जिंदा हैं. कितना कुछ करने के लिए मिल रहा है. आज मैं सुबह उठी, when I said thank you, I knew I'm going to talk to you people. Come over here and talk to you. There's so many people. I'm not able to see the faces, but I'm reading so many names, right? So I was so happy and excited about today. Number 3 you're going to do is when we take shower. So now students come to me and they say, ma'am, meditation karna hai, but we don't know how to do meditation. So I teach the easiest meditation to them. That is shower meditation. So when you take shower, close your eyes and instead of water, visualize white light falling on you from the universe. You see in movies, this show a boy and a girl dancing, twirling together, and there's light falling, silver light, white light on the boy and the girl. There's so many movies that show that. So you have to visualize that white light falling on you from instead of the water. just close your eyes and visualize that you are showering in divine white light. And as that water is passing through your body and going down the drain, visualize all the hurt that you're carrying, all the pain that you're carrying, all the negative emotions that you're carrying inside you pass down the drain, and it is out of your life and out of your body and out of your. It is a visual representation of taking out that hurt, those emotions out of your body. Sit under the shower, imagine white light falling onto you, and as the water is going down the drain, visualize all the hurt, pain, anger, guilt, grief, all the negative emotions washing down the drain. And instead, you are being filled with positivity of white light, right? Everyone can do this every day. So this is the simplest form of meditation that I teach. And trust me, people who have done, I've done this exercise in so many universities and colleges. I get DMs on my Instagram that, ma'am, it has worked wonders for us. We have attracted better in life. All the false trends have fallen off from our life. We have attracted better opportunities, better relationships, better love, because you're working on your own self. So you're creating a happy world within that I talk about. And you go through your day, you keep on working during the day. When you come home, have your dinner, sit with your family. And again, when you're about to retire for bed, go in front of the mirror, wash your face, say I love you, give the biggest smile to yourself. And when you sit on the bed for sleeping, Om chanting for 11 times. Om has got the strongest vibration, strongest frequency in the entire universe. There's a video on YouTube. Please go and search for it, the sound of Om or something like that. So Om is the sound of the universe. When they captured sun's sound closely, it sounds like Om. Go to YouTube and search for this. I don't know the exact name of the video, but Om is the sound of the universe. So when we chant Om, we are getting that divine vibration within us. So I always say, when you chant Om, prolong the mer part, the humming part. Om. So what happens when we prolong the humming part? It creates a ripple effect. You know what is a ripple effect? When we throw a stone in water, the circle, 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 circle आता है. एक पत्थर को पानी में डालते हैं तो एक सर्कल सर्कल आता है. Those are ripples. So when we say Om, when we chant Om, and we prolong the humming part, the mer part, it creates ripple in the atmosphere around us. So when you are chanting Om, you're strengthening your aura also. You're spreading the vibration of Om to each and every microbe that is listening. And it is going to create a very positive environment in your home. It is going to take away the negativity in your home. Every day we create negative situations in our home. मम्मा ने डांट दिया, पापा ने कुछ बोल दिया, भाई बहन का झगड़ा हो गया, हस्बैंड वाइफ का झगड़ा हो गया, नेगेटिविटी क्रिएट हो जाती है. बट ओम की चैंटिंग से वो चीज निकल जाती है डेली बेसिस के ऊपर. सो 11 टाइम्स चैंटिंग आई यूज्ड टू डू विद माय चिल्ड्रन. सो एवरी नाइट बिफोर गोइंग टू बेड, I used to get sounds from the individual rooms, Om ki chanting ho rahi. And you know, that strengthened their aura so much that they attract better things in life. So if you people say thank you to the universe when you wake up, when you say I love you to yourself, give yourself the biggest smile, you know, blow flying kisses to yourself, fall in love with yourself, do shower meditation daily, let your worries wash away down the drain. Then again in the night, you say I love you to yourself. Whatever has happened during the day, but you are again in love with yourself. You again are falling in love with yourself. And then you say Om chanting and you sleep. Daily basis ke upar emotional navigation aapka ho. So when you are into this state and you keep on doing it for 10 days, 15 days, 20 days, 1 month, 2 months, 1 year, you will never ever have mental health issues in life. And this, what I am speaking to you today, whatever I am teaching you today, you can pass it on to your family members also. You can all sit together in the night and do Om chanting. So you can imagine the vibration that's going to have in the entire household. So when people talk about mental health issues, I say, please talk about emotional navigation. Let us teach each other how to handle emotions in life. And if there is someone who's going through an emotional issue, be there for that person as a good listener. Let that person trust you. Don't make fun of someone's sadness. Don't make fun of someone's hurt. Everyone goes through that journey. We all have gone through that. We all have gone through heartbreaks in life. It is not किसी लड़के ने लड़की ने heartbreak कर दिया, वो जो दिल टूटने वाला heartbreak. हमारे पेरेंट्स हमारा heartbreak कर देते हैं, हमारे बच्चे हमारा heartbreak कर देते हैं, हमारे क्लोज फ्रेंड्स हमारा हार्ट ब्रेक कर देते हैं, डिसअपॉइंटमेंट दे देते हैं. सो इमोशंस हम जब से पैदा हुए हैं और जब तक हमने इस दुनिया से जाना है, इमोशंस हमारी लाइफ का हिस्सा हैं और रहेंगे. उनको डे टू डे बेसिस के ऊपर समझना शुरू कर दो, अपने इमोशंस के साथ दोस्ती करना शुरू कर दो, उनको एक्सेप्ट करना शुरू कर दो. स्टार्ट एक्सेप्टिंग योर इमोशन. आई यूज्ड टू give this very false persona to everyone that I'm very happy, very happy. Oh, I don't get sad, I don't get angry. But from the time I learned about emotion and how important is to accept, at times I sit down with my children. I'm getting irritated today. Mama, what happened? I've got people telling me, how can you be irritated or how can you be sad or angry? You are a happiness coach. Okay, I'm a happiness coach, but I'm an emotional human being also. I understand emotions well. That is why I'm an emotional wellness coach, because I help people understand their emotions. But that doesn't mean that I don't acknowledge the emotions that I am feeling. That is not being true to myself. So I say, yes, I'm feeling irritated because this happened with me and I don't know what to do about. So they'll say, you'll have cold coffee. Yeah, it might help. So I take cold coffee. And the best thing that works for me is listening to music and singing along. I'm a big Hindi movie song buff of the 60s and 70s and 80s. I listen to songs, I sing along, or I put on the music and I dance, and I'm sorted. Because now I know that if I'm emotional, or if I'm feeling sad, or if I'm feeling irritated, these are the things which help me get out of it within 5 7. Or I go for a walk, put on my earplugs, listen to songs on YouTube, and I'm sorted. So मुझे पता लग गया है कि अपने emotions को कैसे handle करना है. I don't let any emotion trouble me for more than 5 10. If I can do it, you all can do. I'm not someone sent by God. I'm not an angel. I'm just one human being who has worked on her emotions, who understands her emotions. So if I can do it, you all can. In a 1 hour session, I seriously, there's so much I can talk about emotions, but there's time limit. There's time limit. I wish I get an opportunity again to come and speak and so much about emotion. But these are the tips that I have followed in life. I have accepted myself the way I used to be time perfectionist. ऐसा होना चाहिए, ऐसा होना चाहिए. I have to write the perfect book. I have to deliver the perfect lecture. But then I stopped everything because that used to create lots and lots of pressure on. So now I accepted that I have to go with the flow. I can't be perfect, but I am a work in progress. We all are work in progress.
नहीं बनवाया है, ऐसे ही कराया है, बोलना जाओगे सर अतिथि व्याख्याता हूँ मैं 50,000 वाली.
Mute Garima ji. So this is the story of emotions. Every single day emotions are going to come in one form or the other. किसी कोई दिन बहुत हमारा खुशी का निकलेगा, कोई दिन थोड़ी सी उदासी भी हो. But then ये हम हैं. This is what we are. This is how God has made us. When I used to talk about emotional things in my childhood, I used to cry. So everyone used to say you are a very you don't know how to plead your case. You cry like this. But now I understand that God has made me an emotional and sensitive human being, and that is why I am into this profession where I understand others' emotions much better than the rest of the people around. So I've turned my emotional nature into a strength. So don't let anyone judge you for who you are. So if someone is judging you, let them, it's their job. कुछ तो लोग कहेंगे, लोगों का काम है कहना, क्या ना? और लोग क्या सोचेंगे, ये भी अगर हम सोचेंगे तो फिर लोग क्या? So let the world think whatever they want to think. You be who you are, accept yourself the way you are, work on yourself. If someone has got anger issues, it is not something that you have to live with. You can work on your anger with a counselor, with a therapist, with a life coach, with someone. You can work on your anger issues.
लालू के सवाल चल रहे हैं इधर विधि तेजस्वी विधानसभा में.
And you can take charge of yourself, and you can tell your story someday that I used to be this one angry person, but I worked on myself, and today I'm the most peaceful person. And I tell people कि भैया गुस्सा मत करो, इसमें कुछ फायदा नहीं. This is an example of how when we work on ourselves, we can improve the quality of our life, we can improve the quality of our relations, and we can improve the quality of our health. Because every single emotion, any blocked emotion creates disease in our life. So don't hold back. गुस्सा है किसी के ऊपर, उसको नहीं एक्सप्रेस कर सकते हो, राइट डाउन अ लेटर टू दैट पर्सन. आई तो इवन एनकरेज यूजिंग स्वेयर वर्ड्स. गाली भी निकाल दो उस बंदे को. लेटर में ही लिख रहे हो ना, गुस्सा अपना निकाल दो, एंड देन बर्न दैट लेटर. इफ समवन हैज हर्ट यू, डिसअपॉइंटेड यू, you can't go and talk to that person. Just write it down, but let it be out of your system. This is the easiest way. Write it down, whatever you feel like letting go, and just burn it. Do this exercise for 5 days. Alag-alag logon pe, all that hurt and pain that you have held on to inside, that is blocking you from reaching your full potential. Let it go from your life. Make space for new. Make space for new. We go and buy new clothes, but when we come home, we empty the almirah. हम पुराना कपड़ा donate करते हैं, so that there is space in the almirah for new. So for something new to come into your life, you have to let go of the old. So let go of the old, the anger, the hurt, the pain, the disappointments that you're carrying in your heart from years. Make space for new energy to enter your life. And all these 5 things: gratitude when waking up, mirror exercises, smiling and saying I love you to yourself, shower meditation, and Om chanting. एक महीना मेरे कहने पे करके देख लो. My Instagram handle is a happy world within. Please DM me when you see result. And this is how your life is going to change magic. So today the session was importance of emotional wellness on mental health. So if we keep on working on our emotions on a day-to-day basis, we will never ever reach to a point where we will be needing help to handle our mental health, because our mental health issues तक पहुंचेंगे ही. सारे game emotions. So now I'm ready and open for questions. If someone has a question, you're most welcome. कुछ भी किसी ने पूछना है, I'll be very happy to answer the question. Anyone has some questions? Facebook link, please.
Hello,
Facebook.
madam.
Yes, and Shamji.
Now in the world find that lot of conflicts are there within the nation, and that has created a horrible environment in everybody's mind. How to achieve the peace in the mind?
Stop watching the news.
No, but we want other news. In between, some news comes.
See, whatever is happening in the world, it's a very big political game. So, whatever is shown to us on social media, on news channels, or everything is, edited. It is not true news that you see in the news. There is lots and lots of panic created, and it is an internal game between countries. It's very big politics at a different level. That is going to be a completely different topic if I start it, right? But if you ask me, I don't watch news because the news channels are full of only negative. They are showing only negativity, and because every news channel is bought by it is controlled by the government. What news needs to be out of over, then what news we should not show to the common man. So if you want your peace of mind, for every person, please stop watching negative news. Please stop watching negative serials. Please stop watching negative videos, because whatever you're watching, whatever you're consuming, is creating your personality. I watch Kapil Sharma clips on Instagram. I scroll on Instagram. Everyone scrolls on Instagram, right? I watch Kapil Sharma clips. I watch stand-up comedians, Gaurav Kapoor, Bassi, all these people, and I laugh because that is my choice. I don't watch negative news. I don't follow news channels. My phone does not have any news clippings coming up. That's a choice that I've made, and it keeps me happy. So it's a choice that you make, Kanchan.
Okay. Thank you, madam.
Anyone else? Any question? इतने अच्छे से सबको समझ में आ गया. मैं तो इतने confidence से यही बोलूंगी that the session went very well because किसी के पास कोई question ही नहीं. Any question anyone wants to talk about you? Any incident in your life that is troubling you and you're not getting the answer to that? कोई पुराना इमोशन आपका स्टक है जो आप रिलीज नहीं कर पा रहे हो. मे बी आई एम राइट नाउ एबल टू हेल्प. कोई हर्ट कैरी करे, कोई पेन कैरी करे, लेट गो करना चाहते हैं, कोई बात करना चाहता है मुझसे, किसी के पास कोई क्वेश्चन नहीं है. ओके, सौरभ रेज्ड हैंड. के सौरभ, let's have your question.
Good afternoon.
Saurabha, yeah, good afternoon.
I'm not having any question, ma'am, but actually I wanted to tell something. So it's really a beautiful session, ma'am, and because of your golden tips, it can help many those who have attended this webinar. Seriously, ma'am, because in life, how to balance the emotion is the biggest question mark throughout the life or throughout the day, as you said. So balancing or maintaining or how to control the emotions is the biggest task for everyone in the life. So, and you have said it's a golden tips, ma'am. Really, it's really it will be helpful for everyone now. So if we utilize in our daily lifetime, it is going to be which gives best results to the different individuals.
Yes,
So
sure.
basically, you have said all very good points based on the psychological mindset of the different people. Because in life, the struggles will be there, and positivity will be there, and negativity will be there. So if one person says good, if some say another person will be saying bad. So here the way you conveyed the information, it's really outstanding, ma'am. So it's very impressive actually. So this is what I wanted to express my opinion towards you. So thank you for the best session, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Saurabha. And please, everyone, do follow the tips. I'm telling you, these tips, it's been years. I follow every single day. I've taught my children to follow them every day. And trust me, whenever you're working on your own self, what happens, the magic happens is that your aura starts getting stronger and stronger. And negative people, negative situations, and negative circumstances are going to fall off from your life. You will magically attract the right people for you. You will magically attract the right situations for you. You will magically attract the right opportunities for yourself, because you have become a human magnet of attracting what you want in life because you have worked on yourself. So become a human magnet for love. Become a human magnet for abundance. Become a human magnet for growth and prosperity, because everything is within you. So that's why my company's name is A Happy World Within. This is a platform which I have created to teach people how, just by working on themselves, they can change their entire life. I have seen people who have worked on themselves attract true love in their life. I have seen people who have worked on themselves attract better monetary opportunities. I have seen people who have worked on themselves attract houses, their dream houses, because you have raised your vibration. So these tips which I give in my coaching session, this is a gift from me to you all, because you people have trusted me here. The organization has trusted me here today to come and deliver. So please, everyone, follow these tips and give me the results on a happy world within in DMs on Instagram. A happy world within on Instagram. You can follow my page. You can see what work I do. You can ask me questions over there because here we have got limited time. I won't be able to answer too many questions. But yes, if someone else has also got something to say, something for me for the session, or if you want to ask something, so I'm open to it. And Flomi, I read your comment in the chat box. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So, Dr. Rukmini, thank you so much. There are so many amazing comments. Okay, so many messages. Thank you so much for all the comments in the section. Feedback link, please. So, yes, I would appreciate a feedback because it goes in my social media and on my website also. And anytime the organization needs me, anytime you people want me to come and conduct another session, I'm always there because I feel that everyone deserves to live a happy life. And this is my way of contributing to humanhood and mankind. So anyone else has any question or should we wrap up the session?
Excuse me, ma'am. I have one question, ma'am.
Okay.
That is very simple question. So as you mentioned, there are lots of fears. So one fear is like fear of acceptance. So how to overcome this fear of acceptance?
Fear of acceptance. You feel that people don't accept you or you want to be accepted.
Like generally, ma'am, like everyone will be having that inside fear. Like, will people will accept my work, or people will accept my other kind of things? Or people will accept my character. So, like generally, I'm just posing a
Okay.
question, ma'am. So, on behalf of everybody, I'm asking like how to overcome this fear of acceptance.
So most of the times we have got this very deep-rooted belief about ourselves in our subconscious mind. I am not good enough. Most of the times we feel that we are not good enough, that we are doing this work. That is why we need acceptance from others. That is why we need appreciation from others. That is why we want others to come and say, okay, you've done very good, right? That comes from this deep-rooted subconscious belief, which might have been developed over your childhood about from some incident that I am not good enough. That is why you're waiting for acceptance, others to accept you. I always say change the narrative. How do we change the narrative? Take a pen, I am not good enough. Cross it, write down, I am the best. One sentence that you have within yourself, that belief, write it down on a piece of paper, I am not good enough. Give a big cross to it. And the next, write in bold letters, I am the best. And say this to yourself multiple times in a day. Go in front of the mirror. I am the best. I am the best. I am the best. So when you feel the best, you will stop feeling the need of acceptance because you have accepted yourself as you are. You are the best the way you got it. So you don't need someone else to accept you or approve you or appreciate. So simply by feeling that you are the best, and our subconscious mind is very intelligent. We can create new neural pathways. I'll give you a very simple example. We are going through a field of grass, right? एक मैदान है, हम उसमें से जा रहे हैं, and two people are walking through the grass and they make a walkway, right? एक रास्ता बन जाता है घास के ऊपर, and रोज रोज जब उस घास के ऊपर से हम चलेंगे तो वो परमानेंट रास्ता बन, but we don't realize that on the other side we can again go and make a new pathway because that is a field of grass. Same way our subconscious mind, we have been conditioned through certain circumstances right from a childhood, but we can always create new neural pathways. And it simply becomes by changing the narrative you are saying to yourself. If I say I'm not good enough, I'll be having very lower energy, where I will be feeling the need to get accepted by others, acceptance in any form. But when I feel that I am the best, I don't need anyone else. So again, the mirror exercises that I've told you, when you say I love you to yourself, start saying I am enough. I love myself, right? So with I love you, that you say in the mirror, start saying another sentence, I am the best. So when you keep on saying these things to yourself, again, your self-confidence is going to boost up, your energy frequency level is going to raise up, and you will stop feeling the need to be accepted by others in one form or the other, be it in relationships, be it in workplace, be it anything. So simply start saying to yourself, I am the best. It is going to change the entire story of your life.
Thank you, ma'am, for the best answer. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Anything else, anyone? Just taking a screenshot of the comments that have come up to put up on my social media. Click picture, screenshots, but I'll click picture because I always enjoy talking about this subject. This is my favorite subject. And I've seen people who have worked on their emotions benefit a lot from working on themselves. I have seen people within 1 year achieve their dream business, achieve the dream, car, married to the love of their life. attract the right person in their life only because they are worked on themselves and they are becoming a human magnet every day. When you do Om chanting and your aura is strengthening, and when you have a strong aura, you will going to attract automatically the best in life. Such is the magic of working on our own self. Anything else, anyone? मुझे comments पढ़ के बहुत मजा आ रहा है. Screenshots ले रही हूँ अपने लिए बाद में पढ़ने के लिए. Happiness is within us. We have to choose happiness every day. Every day in the morning, I pledge to myself that whatever come way, nobody in the world is going to snatch this beautiful smile that God has blessed me with. And we all are blessed with a beautiful smile. You people are not on screen, so I'm not able to see your smiles, but I'm sure everyone has got a beautiful smile because God has chosen that smile for you. So I pledge to myself every single day, कसम खाती हूँ, कुछ भी दुनिया में हो जाए, मेरी स्माइल किसी की हिम्मत नहीं है मुझसे छीन जाए. And this is one person who was crying over every small thing in life. Mother-in-law ने ये बोल दिया तो मैं रो रही हूँ, husband डांट के चले गए तो मैं रो रही हूँ, मम्मी ने कुछ बचपन में मारपीट कर दी तो मैं रो रही हूँ. So I've been the biggest crying baby in life. So when today I talk about happiness, I'm so happy about the journey that I've gone through in life. But now I'm so much in charge of my emotions कि कुछ भी मुझे हिला नहीं सकता. I've worked so much on myself. So make a commitment to yourself that this beautiful smile of yours, you will not give anyone the remote control to snatch that smile from yourself, from you people the whole day, the 24, because this is your life and you are in charge of your life. And when you are happy, you're automatically going to spread happiness around now. So what are the instructions for me now, ma'am? Karishma?
Yes, ma'am. On behalf of the organizing committee, I want to extend our sincere gratitude to Ms. Niveditta Nayar. Your story and your presentation were truly inspiring, and we were all leaving here that with a renewed sense of possibilities. We were privileged to hear her fascinating and thought-provoking session on importance of emotional wellness on mental health. Through her remarkable ability to convey information, Ms. Nivedita Nair shared insightful discoveries and deeply motivational concepts. Her engaging participation captivated us and inspired us to reflect on the significance of fleeting moments. We appreciate the time and efforts she invested in delivering this enriching program. Thank you for sharing your story of courage and resilience. Thank you.
Thank you so much. It feels so good to hear so much good about your own self. And wishing you all the best and stay very happy, stay very blessed. I always end the session with one. I'm a very filmy person, so I love Hindi movies. So I always end the sessions and the lives and whatever I do is Zindagi na milegi dobara. So live your life to the fullest capacity of yourself because we are blessed with one life. We don't know अगली life में हमने क्या बनना है, छिपकली बनना है, मुर्गा बनना है, डॉगी बनना है, क्या बनना है. This human life is a bliss. So live it to the fullest. Start forgiving people. Start loving yourself. Believe a lot in God because I believe a lot in the universe. I surrender to the universe. I do Om chanting and I just laugh. And अगर कुछ mood off होता है ना, मेरा वाला formula अपना. Put on music, either dance or sing along और आपका mood ठीक हो जाएगा.